Welcome back to part 5 of Dream Daddy, guys. I was just vibing a little bit with the music there. But we're gonna go ahead and continue, and we were at the cookout, and we gotta meet the rest of the people, even though we've already met them. We have to meet, what, 4 more people? And right now we're talking to Joseph, and your name is... Eric something? I don't know. You're the creepy dude, though. I think this guy is less creepy than this dude. So, Joseph. So, I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black?
Huh.
Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Okay, so this is Joseph, right? Yeah. And that's Damien. Okay. Yeah. I knew that. Sure. I'll remember their names one day. Or never. Who knows? Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Freaky, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about this. About his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns a bright red. I must apologize for my behavior that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. Oh, so this was the guy that was acting like a Karen? Oh. I hope you know that while my anger may have just been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man.
Oh.
Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to the Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second and look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood. Hey Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster, with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool though. Pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming.
Yeah.
Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boy a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. God, so freaking weird. Don't be weird, Damien. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Oh, they talk? The little kids talk? Okay. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey. Won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever. Guys, enough of the creepy twins slick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS. God, what is wrong with me today? With The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? Oh my goodness, you lost the kid again. You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my 4th. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me the favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, geez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Oh my god, okay, that's the kid I was talking about last episode. The one who, we were trying to ask advice of how to find Mr. Vega. Yeah, that's his kid, right? Let's see. Yep, it is. Okay, I saw the little when he was talking. Ah, Lucine, have I introduced you to Freaky yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucine bows. Whatever. Sir. Lucine bows again. Mr. Christian Scene? May I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you a vegetarian? Yep. That makes 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian area were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Oh my god, look at the dad's face. He is so disapproving. He's like, you had a tattoo? Is that it right there? Oh my god. Lucine pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucine! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Okay, so we already talked to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. We already talked to them. Let's go ahead and meet up with Robert and Brian. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Okay, don't really like this dude. He's okay. He's kind of cute. He's like, with his little chubby cheeks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one up by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys! Freaky, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood alright? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50 in there. The 50? Oh, the 50-inch. Okay. The TV. The game looks great in high definition. Oh, boy. Okay, so this is where men start bragging about who has the bigger TV. Freaky, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. Aww. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside making art. She won a local competition for that art, yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have Wait, what happened to the last time? Or what happened last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid, met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They built him tougher out there. Anyways, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when a rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I've got a fireman carry a 6 foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you, there were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you built a bond with your brothers in arms. And that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Oh my, I don't know about that camping. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I feel like if you go for Robert, he will always have some sort of alcoholic drink in his hand. I'm just kidding. My John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Oh, okay. Brian and I laughed nervously, just like I just did a few seconds ago. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Phew. Daisy and... oh. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We've got to get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But the trucks don't have an emergency escape button. Oh, then hit the brake, I guess. And then we'll get out of this truck. The imaginary truck. Anyways, we're safe from ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. Oh my god, Daisy is so cute. Oh my goodness. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. My lizard is freaking out. I don't know if y'all can see his little body right there. Right there. He's a little freaking out. I'll show y'all a picture. Robert, wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah? Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal, lots of protein, gonna keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire, because we're playing pretend. Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? Yeah, she kind of just keeps to herself. Her teachers say that she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. Oh, there it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Ho ho ho, kids, right? Oh my god, look at his face. He's so happy. Gotta love him. You're required by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little playdate for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets the patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Freaky, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrill-leavable. Oh my. I've tried to get on his level, but I can't catch up. Oh my goodness. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Oh my god. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I never seen him make a mistake.
Hey.
Oh my god. Okay, we need to stop this. He's getting too cheesy. Please stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. All the children at the party boo at the glorious display of puns in unison.
Nice.
Alright guys, the food is ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you all add us on Dadbook? Dadbook? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play in the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmenesta and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. We just got an achievement. Nice. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Let's see. I mean, none of these are good answers. He doesn't have anything positive to say, really. Let's just say, I mean, I got a burger in me. We love food. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in any uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver lining gets you through to the other side. We ate rockin' burgers today, and it was good. Yeah. Amen. Well, hey, at least you got to meet some other cool dads. You should hit them on Dadbook. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how to use social media. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Ooh, Dadbook. I want to set up Dadbook. Amanda and I arrive at home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go out with some friends. Oh? Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted, and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I never will do that. Okay, do you have plans for tonight? My plans were to kinda eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna, let's throw a party. A real rager. All the dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the waiting list, but honestly, it's looking tight. You might just have to wait in line. I know that guy at the door. I'll get in, no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great, see you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. It looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. Ooh, I'm kind of hungry right now. I'm having quesadillas tonight, but I would rather have that. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I were actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like just making baked Alaskas all day, instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lost track of time as I blazed through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also on one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No. It's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episode of Gavin Chapman's Meet Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exerting it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who's she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know that you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, I guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Ooh. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. And I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I mean, I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. All right. I'm gonna go to bed now. I wonder what she was doing. I don't know. Amanda closes the door to her room, and I head into mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. Good peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I trust you to make good choices. I also thought about it, and I'm going to try and give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Daddy? Team Daddy. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait, what? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. And maybe, you know, do the thing. The thing. Alright, Pops. We gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Okay. On a Friday night, you are most likely to... Let's do... Torment my children with the dad bun. Or, not dad buns. Dad puns. If you had one thing to take with you into a desert island, what would it be? Let's go with Castaway on DVD for educational purposes. That's funny. What are your turn-ons? Oh. Comfortable with crying. Oh my. Let's go with strong dad arms. What did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a good father. What's your favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies. There we go. That's good. What's your ideal date? Ooh, napping together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. Ooh, no, boring. Arson, okay. Let's just go for, like, the geocache thing. That sounds fun. What do you never leave home without? My sick vape. My crippling low self-esteem. Oh my goodness. Let's go with my sick vape. That's funny. I spend a lot of time thinking about... when I get my next cup of coffee. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get 'em, Dad. So, let's see.
You got dads.
You got dads. Let's go ahead and chat up Craig, even though we have his phone number. So, let's see. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and fitness enthusiastic. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. So let's see. On a Friday night, you are most likely to get one last good cardio set in. Desert Island, a box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. Oh my. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. Movies, buddy cop movie forever. Ideal date. Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. And I spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Let's message him. Even though we have his phone number. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book and type out a message. Ooh, this is a cute animation. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like old times. A couple of moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. What's he gonna say? Bro, my man, let's definitely hang out soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment, this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages, then he logs off to prep for the game. Okay. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece, but... Oh, Amanda Panda, you don't look good. Aww. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Hey, are you alright? Oh yeah, I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that dogs are often killed off in movies, too explicit emotional responses from the audience instead of being given the respect that they deserve. It's not right. Well, dogs deserve better than this, you're right. It's very sad. Every time a dog gets introduced in a movie, I get nervous because 9 times out of 10 that dog is gonna die by the end. Yeah. I can watch a movie where people die and be unfazed, but the moment a dog dies, I'm out. Gosh, sad dog death movies take up a whole genre. There are too many. It's dog exploitation. But let's change the subject. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Do you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up. So, yeah, I remember that. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a giant sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eyes, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. So, guys, that is it. We're gonna cut it off here. We set up our dad book. We talked to all the dads. And, yeah. I think this is a good stopping point. We will go to the softball game next time. But thank you for watching part 5 of the series, and see you next time. Bye, friends.